who is with us today to present the Food-ATM project in UAE. Maybe can you tell us, because you told me that probably you have another meeting starting soon. So maybe if you want, you can present now your initiative and then we can move forward. What do you think? Aisha, you are muted. Can you just open the microphone?
Yes, sure, I'm ready.
Okay, you can't join us later because there will be a session dedicated to food banks and these kind of projects. But if you can't, we are happy to listen to you now. Better not to lose that opportunity.
I'll surely catch up after the meeting, but I just need to present now.
Okay, okay. Tom and Hamish, is it good for you? Maybe we can go with Aisha, then with the presentation of Dr. Hamad, and then we can start with the retail sector presentation. What do you think?
Yeah, if we can get Aisha's contribution, if this is the opportunity, then that we can make that work.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So Aisha, as I said, maybe if you can keep your presentation within maximum 10 minutes so that we don't lose the opportunity to go over the other topics. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paolo. And I'm actually overwhelmed. This is my first time with the workshops. And I really didn't know something so beautiful is happening out there. And I guess I've missed a lot. And now I'm not going to miss anything in the future. I'll always be there to attend. I'm Aisha Khan, the founder of Food-ATM. And we're based in UAE, in Ajman. And we provide meals to thousands of lower income communities and workers. I have a request, Mr. Paolo, if you can play that video. It's just less than 1 minute.
Yeah, sure. You can maybe just ask Hamish and Tom, is it possible that Aisha can play the video opening her microphone? Or
everyone should be able to share screen.
Okay. So maybe Aisha, you can just share your screen and open the video on your computer so that we can see.
There's some technical problem, not able to share the screen. So I sent you a link. It's on YouTube.
Okay. So I can drop the link on the chat. Maybe in the meantime you can start presenting the initiative, and then at the end we can present the video. Thank you.
I want to bring up this point here because when I started off the project, I was very clear that I want to support the lower income communities whose salaries are rather stagnant. And we all grow because we have the power of education. So we have the annual appraisals and our salaries change. But these communities whose salaries are actually stagnant, they have to live with us in the same times where they have to face all the cost of living. We have people from more than 200 countries here working with us, for us, and they have their respective families whom they need to support. So having 3 meals a day and then sending money home, it happens to be a luxury. So as the cost of living increases, what they do is they start compromising their health and the number of meals. That is where Food-ATM comes into the picture, where we've been providing healthy meals for last 3 years at exactly 3 dirham, and we did not change it. With every meal, we are also giving a bottle of half a liter water free to all these thousands of workers that we're supporting. And how do we do it? Is that we're getting the near-expiry food raw materials from the industry available in the local markets here. We are transforming them into daily meals and supporting these thousands of workers. With this, we can safely say that all these workers having their families supported. There are thousands of children studying in more than 200 countries. Parents are getting medication and so many life systems being supported. I want to grow the project from where we are. We grew from 6,000 meals a day to now 50,000 meals a day, but there's a long way to go. We are approximately 1/3 of the population here is the lower income communities, which can be supported by curbing the wastage, which is the food raw materials wastage, where the standards are very high. Anything which is an expired product definitely has to be going to landfills. So that's where we are trying to play a role. The food which is near expiry can be used for supporting social needs, supporting a larger audience or a larger population of the country, which is, as I said, 1/3 of the country's population. Can I play that link here from the chat?
I can get that up on the screen, and hopefully this will work. Can you see that okay? And hopefully
Yes.
the sound will also share, but do interrupt if it's not.
Maximize food security for the lesser privileged, lower income workers. Is that a challenge? In these times, when 1.3 billion tons of food is wasted annually at a global level and almost 45% of the total food storage is wasted in UAE, we are fortunate to have almost 30% of the population of UAE, which is around 2.9 million people, who are the lower income workers. Food-ATM channelizes the near-expiry food raw materials from food trading organizations and prepare healthy meals daily to feed these lower income workers. Providing daily meals to their workers using Food-ATM's meals loaded smart cards, the corporate organizations benefit largely, with huge boost in productivity and loyalty from their workers. It is a win-win actually, because the workers are able to save significantly from their little salaries and send this additional money home. This attempt on Food-ATM benefits several lives in 200 countries, along with prevention of food wastage and ensuring food security for the lesser privileged.
Thank you so much for this support. I want to bring this to light that this could have been only possible because of the partnerships that we are having with the organizations who are providing us the raw materials, the water, the very basic support when it comes to logistics. And that is how the project has survived. So bringing it back to the United Nations SDGs, yes, we are supporting UN SDGs 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 and 17, very particularly 17, where partnerships for goals. I want to bring this to light because when I have a working model where this happened, and we have consistently been delivering every day of all the years in the past, I guess this can be done globally, where almost every country can adopt this model of work and we can support the environment. Instead of going for landfills, let's fill tummies. Why going for landfills when we have tummies to fill? And that way we can address two major issues, saving the environment and saving the lower income communities and giving them economic prosperity. I'm really honored that I could get some few minutes and I could present this concept of ours, the project of ours. We got the Guinness World Record last year. And as of now, I'm just trying to push this globally to all regions where we can add value and we can support the environment.
Thank you so much, Aisha, for this great and inspiring presentation. If you have any documents that you want to share with the other participants of this working group, just
yes, I do.
Send them to me so that we can maybe provide the participants with additional information. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Highly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now I think